Hi everyone, and welcome back to Ion Harness Racing, sponsored by Trackmaster. I'm Heather Dodds. The grand opening of the new Meadowlands racetrack is just a couple of days away, with the track's fall meet and the unveiling of the new grandstand set for this Saturday night. The Ion Harness Racing crew will be in attendance, and a special look into the historic night will be featured on our season finale broadcast on December 5th. Track photographer Michael Leese has shared the latest photos from the new Meadowlands, including this finish shot from the first round of qualifying races, which were held on November 14th. 8 Matron Stakes finals were contested this past Sunday night at Dover Downs, and a speed show resulted, with multiple track records being lowered or equaled. She Be Stingin' set a 149-1 track record for 3-year-old filly pacers, besting Miss Kayla J. Fra to the wire, thanks to a final quarter of 27-4. Joe Holloway trains this Better's Delight Armbro Tussle filly.
She Be Stingin' begins to pull away from Miss Kayla J. Fra coming through the stretch. She Be Stingin' widens late. She Be Stingin'.
Matt Kakaley moved the Ronberg-trained All Bets Off into the lead after a 26-1 opening quarter and was never headed, collecting a 150 triumph in the $154,575 Matron Freshman Colt Pace Final, breaking the former track record of 150-4 shared by Heston Blue Chip and If I Can Dream.
On the inside comes Stevensville coming through the stretch. All Bets Off has the lead, and All Bets Off will do it. Stevensville and Karachi Hanover 150 flat.
In the $140,100 Matron 2-year-old filly trot, Ron Pierce drove Shake It Sherry to a 155-2 conquest, her 7th victory in 10 races for trainer Jimmy Takter. She ran her winning streak to 4 with the impressive triumph and enhanced her resume for postseason honors.
Shake It Curry by 3.5 lengths in mid-stretch. It's Shake It Curry down the inside. Ruby, Shake It Curry's in front.
We are the U.S. Trotting Association. We don't own or breed racehorses and don't operate racetracks. We're the 20,000 individuals in the United States who do. We publish the sport's most widely read monthly magazine, Hoofbeats. We present the sport's most visited website, ustrotting.com. We teach fans all about racing through our online night school. We help place retired horses through our standardbreds and full circle programs, and we have been advancing the sport of harness racing and the standardbred horse for 75 years. We are the U.S. Trotting Association.
Word Power and Scott Zirin did all the talking in the Windy City Pace, coming up on the inside lane to capture Maywood Park's premier event in 151-4 this past Friday night. Sent off as the 6-1 second choice of the public, Word Power was a 1-length winner over heavily favored Lucan Hanover.
Lucan Hanover along the inside. Here comes Word Power. Word Power. Word Power coming on through to take the Windy City Pace.
Stakes action takes place this weekend at Meadowlands Racetrack in Dover Downs, and in this week's edition of Paul's Paddock Picks, USTA Internet News Manager Paul Ramlow takes a look at the TVG Series legs on Saturday at Meadowlands Racetrack and the Progress Pace elimination this Sunday at Dover Downs.
This weekend there's 3 races I like to concentrate on in Paul's Paddock Picks. The first 2 on Saturday night at the Meadowlands are the final preliminary legs of the TVG Free-for-All Series. First off in the event for trotters, Market Share looks to continue his recent hot streak. Coming off victories in the Breeders' Crown and the American National, he looks to make it 3 in a row in this small but mighty 6-horse field. He'll have to face Arch Madness and the Jimmy Takter pair of Guccio and Uncle Peter. But I think Market Share is the horse to beat. In the event for Pacers, foiled again, harness racing's all-time leading North American pacer by earnings. He'll be the horse to beat in this race as part of a 3-horse Ron Burke stable entry. Then on to Dover Downs on Sunday for the Progress Pace elimination. In last weekend's Matron Pace final, the top 3 horses in order were Vegas Vacation, Sunshine Beach, and Emeritus Maximus. Those 3 are all in this race, all drew inside posts. It should be Vegas Vacation once again, with those 2 challengers also coming up at the end. I'm Paul Ramlow for Paul's Paddock Picks.
We are pleased to once again this year welcome Trackmaster as a sponsor for Ion Harness Racing. Trackmaster's Harness Pro is the most unique and powerful harness handicapping tool available on the market today. There is no software to download or install, simply and easily handicap from any PC, Mac, or tablet computer using a web browser. Visit Trackmaster.com to become a Harness Pro. And Trackmaster will be providing us with their Platinum Picks for the Ion Harness Racing Race of the Week. Here are this week's Trackmaster Platinum Picks for the Progress Pace eliminations at Dover Downs.
Harness handicappers, this one's for you. Trackmaster Harness Pro is the most unique and powerful handicapping tool dedicated to harness racing on the market today. It's a combination of all the features found in sophisticated handicapping software, all conveniently presented as a web-based, all-in-one handicapping utility. The only product you'll ever need. Trackmaster Harness Pro has these exclusive features: top performers, graphs, power ratings, sortable statistics, PDF race programs included. Trackmaster is your complete source for harness racing information. Trackmaster Harness Pro for the serious player.
Next week with the Thanksgiving holiday, Ion Harness Racing will be taking a break, but we will return for one more show on December 5th, featuring the opening of the new Meadowlands Grandstand and a recap of the big stakes card on November 30th. All that on the next edition of Ion Harness Racing.